Okay, good afternoon. Today we are continuing with converting with decimals, fractions, and percentages. Today's focus is CO20. I can convert a fraction to a percentage. So the first thing we have to look at is what is a percentage? A percentage means it is out of 100. So if we're going from a fraction to a percentage, what do we want our denominator to have, Caitlin? 100. All right, so because percent literally means out of 100, any numerator over a denominator of 100 represents the percentage. Each fraction below has a denominator of 100. Convert each fraction to a percent. So if I have 27 hundredths, what would my percentage be? 27%. Yeah. If it's out of 100, your numerator is your percentage. It's super easy that way. So 35 hundredths would be what percent, Ryan? 35%. 90 hundredths, Nathan? 90%. Yeah. So we're getting this. This is pretty easy for us, right? So, Maddie, what's 29 hundredths?
29%.
Yeah. 3 hundredths. Cool.
3%.
3%. And 189 hundredths. Sam?
189.
189%. Wouldn't it be nice to get a score like that on our test?
Yeah.
Of course, not all fractions have a denominator of 100. Oh man, they're not going to all be that easy. But that's okay, though, because there are several friendly denominators that can help you write an equivalent fraction that is out of 100. So let's look at that list of friendly denominators. So, here's the list of friendly denominators. Why are they friendly? Sam?
They can easily go into 100.
They can easily go into 100. If we had 1 as a denominator, what would we multiply it by? Maddie?
100.
If we have 2 as a denominator, what do we need to multiply by? Caitlin?
50.
If we have 3 as a denominator, what are we going to multiply by?
33.3.
So you're right, 33.3 repeating, so we're just going to multiply it by that 3. So it gets us to that 99. So it's super close, so it counts.
So relatively low.
4, well, what should we multiply by? Yeah, I heard somebody say it, 25. 5, what should we multiply by, Amelia? 20. What do you think we should multiply 9 by? Izzy?
11.
Yeah, because we want to get to that 99. 10. Garrison?
10 on 10.
Yeah, 10 times 10. 11. Julian, what should we multiply the 11 by? 9. 20. Naveed?
You got it. 5.
By 5. 25, right?
4.
33, Leah? And 50. Jocelyn? 2. Okay, so remember what we multiply the denominator by? You multiply the numerator by. Don't just, remember we're not working while I'm teaching, right? We're all being respectful students, respectful learners. This part of filling in is appropriate to fill in. Trying to work ahead, not so appropriate. So remember, when we're multiplying that denominator, you also have to multiply the numerator. So we're going to be, for today's work, we're going to be converting fractions to percentages. And on the second page, we have word problems to figure out. Ooh, gotta love those word problems. Nathan,
Couldn't you couldn't you just get up to 300, figure out the top part, and then divide it by 3? Because if you had 300, you'd be able to divide that down to 100.
you could. I totally hear what you're saying. So what Nathan is saying is, let's say we had 1/3. He's saying, okay, we're gonna divide it up and then divide it down, but here's where the problem's gonna come in. So if we're multiplying it by 100, so now we have 100 over 300, and we're gonna divide out a 3.
It just goes back down to 1.
So we'll have a 100 down here, but now we have 100 divided by 3. So it's gonna give us a decimal there. So it gets a little complicated and it's not gonna be precise. So we're gonna round, because it's easier just to round. Did that make sense? A lot of times, if it's even number, if it's workable numbers, it's a very real thing to go up and then come back down to 100. I don't have an example off the top of my head that would work for that, but I know I taught it last year. So we used to do that last year, going up and then coming back down. So we are converting our fractions. A lot of these look, oh goodness. Okay. Let me move the page up so we can see it better. We have, it looks like he gave us easy fractions on this page. So they all have those numbers that we know what to multiply by to get to that 100. So he didn't give us any complicated ones. You guys want to see a complicated one?
Yes.
Very complicated.
So let me see. Let's see if we had,
22 out of 20.
what was that?
22 out of 20.
No, that would not be an easy one. So if we did, it's got an extra step in it. What's the extra step that would be in that? Molly?
You have to turn it into 1/4, so dividing each by 4.
We have to simplify it, and we have to go down, then we can go up. So it's the opposite of what Nathan was saying. What Nathan was saying, going up and then coming back down. This one, we're going down, and then now we can multiply it up. I'm still trying to think about one of those ones. Do you, by any chance, remember any we did last year? We did some, we had a couple of lessons on where we had to multiply up and then come back down. I will think of it and show it to you later, but I want to give you work time in case you have questions that you can work on it. So I'm gonna let our friends at home go, and hopefully this recording will actually be saved. And to my friends at home, I wish you a good day.